So many of us are struggling in our lives just because we're going against the flow of our destiny. We're not following our purpose. We're going against it. And here's what I mean by that. Let me give y'all a story. So last week I was kayaking with my family, and I remember trying to slow down and get to a certain spot, right? Spot I had to get to across the river. And I began to go backwards. I turned myself around. I began to paddle against the current. It was really tough. It was really, really tough. I was trying to wait for my family, trying to get to the spot, all these other things going through my mind when I could have just went with the flow. And my arms were tired. I was hurting. It was just rough because I was going against the flow of nature. And how many times do we find ourselves doing the same thing? We keep trying to get a job that makes more money than what we're supposed to be doing at that time. We try to be with the person that looks good on the outside, but is not good for us from the soul and spirit perspective, and do all these other things out of our own way, our own habits and types, and we get ourselves in jacked up situations because we're just not following God's will for us. And the word even says in Proverbs 3, verse 5, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Verse 6, in all your ways acknowledge him and he will make your paths straight. So that means go with the flow. If he has a path set out for you and he put something in your heart that's not tied to any sin, it's something genuinely good, go for it. It doesn't matter what they're paying you. It doesn't matter what people will say about you. It doesn't matter how you feel in that moment. It doesn't matter what you're diagnosed with. It doesn't matter what color you're born, where you're born at, or how much money is in your pocket. Just go with the flow. Go where he tells you to go. Don't try to understand it. Have your faith, and he will carry you on your way. So be faithful and go with the flow. You can't fight against the current, or you're going to keep getting frustrated. Don't fight the current, or you will be frustrated. Go with the flow.